very happy Thanksgiving to yourself.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, have fun today. Your signal went up there about 20 over. So have a good Thanksgiving yourself. Be safe. K8NY 73.
73, thank you. QRZ, this is Kilo 3 Kilo.
Kilo 4 Charlie Yankee Alpha.
Ken Burns' documentary on the Civil War
spurred a lot of new interest, not only here, but
throughout the eastern states about the Civil War. And my son, the father of my grandson, he was always a history buff as well, and he particularly liked the Civil War. So anyway, we're fortunate. We're near Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. If you know anything about the Civil War, you know Harper's Ferry, of course, the bastion of the first movement, which has contributed to the initiation of the Civil War. John Brown and John Brown's raid on the armory at Harper's Ferry, and then the subsequent battles at Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry went back and forth. You probably know. I think about 17 times back and forth between Union and the Confederacy. So it was pretty interesting. Of course, Lee's march up into Pennsylvania, going through Maryland, the battles, Antietam, Maryland, very close by, a stone's throw, so to speak. So tons and tons of history here, Paul, as you probably are well know. So anyway, but it's been great talking to you, and thanks for the uplifting history part. KI5KLM, K8NY, over. Okay, well, have fun, and it was my pleasure, actually, my pleasure to meet you, and speak to you here. I'm glad we could yak about history here, Paul, and we'll keep this one until the next time. Great Thanksgiving, KF5KLM, K8NY, all the best. This is K8NY clear, standing by for any call.
Alpha Echo 7 India.
Okay, who's the Alpha Echo?
Yes, this is Alpha Echo 7 India. Name's Craig. I'm in Reno, Nevada. Just want to jump in and say hello.
Okay, Craig, yeah, it looks like we've worked before there, only 9 years ago, over 9 years ago. A7I, K8NY, thanks for the call. Name here, Bob, to refresh your memory. We're in Summit Point, West Virginia. And nice to see you again. You're 5 and 9. Over.
Okay, excellent, Bob. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been active. I had some antenna work and was busy with work, but I'm just getting ready to retire in about 1 month, so I'll have a lot more time for the hobby, right?
Roger, Roger. Well, very good. I'm glad you got back on the air. Yeah, last time we worked, you were mobile. You were running 100 watts. Scorpion screwdriver, I guess, on your vehicle. Over.
Okay, great. Yeah, I've gotten the Scorpion reinstalled and trying to get everything set up on that, but I'm presently at my home QTH, so I'm just using, I don't know, I think I'm running about 75 watts. I've got the 4-element stepper at 70 feet, and so is audio reasonable? I don't work single sideband that often, but is it sounding okay to you?
Sounds great. Fine on the 4-element stepper. I'm running the same antenna. I am running a little power, running about 1 kilowatt here, but you're 75. Well, yeah, I was going to say it's incredible. Your signal's so strong, but now I realize you're running a stepper. Over.
Yeah, it sure made a difference when I pointed around. It's been a while since I had it hooked up. I had to do some work on it over the weekend, and before that I had some rotor issues. Have you ever had any problem with slippage of the rotor contact? Because I'm about 40 degrees off now after some 65-mile-per-hour winds last week.
Yeah, first you're going to need to identify where it's slipping. If it's in the rotor itself that's moving, if it's the connection of the mast to the rotor, or if it's the connection of the boom of the antenna to the mast. Any one of those three could be moving, and you need to determine which one. Over.
Sounds good, yeah. I think the rotor, the M squared, I don't think that would flip, but the other two I'm going to check out. Yeah, more work to do, but we had some hellacious winds last week and did a number on everything, but I had that power nested at the time, but despite that, there's just a lot of torque on that connection.
Oh, you got that right. I've got the same situation. I've got an M squared Orion there as well. And I've lost. Mine has swung. I've gone up and retightened at the mast to the rotor. I retightened that. I actually think it's the boom to the mast that's loose. So I may have that down here the day after Thanksgiving. I'm going to crank it down and tilt it over here. Rebuilt my director number 1 here. This past weekend, we had to put a new sprocket shaft on, and so I've got that rebuilt. I always keep spares around, spare EHUs. I'm going to replace the current director one. I've done all the troubleshooting on it. It appears probably its shaft and its sprocket shaft is loose as well, or broken, is typically the case. So we've got good continuity on the motor, and we've got voltages coming out to it. So we're going to go ahead and change that, swap it out, and rebuild the spare. But yeah, maybe when I have it tilted over, I may get up there and do a little tightening. My wrenches on the boom to mast plate. I need to do, Craig. Anyway, good luck, best wishes, and we'll catch you again. Mine's a little bit more wind loady. I've got 2 elements here of a 40 on it, so I've got 2 big 40-meter loops on it, part of the 4 elements system. It's got a little bit more wind on it there, wind loading. A7I, all the best. Good luck, K8NY.
Okay, thanks so much, Art. I appreciate your tip, and good luck on your antenna work as well. Very on here. I'll catch you another time. This is A7I clearing. Let you carry on.
Yeah, by the way, smart move on the, I don't know what really was the force behind you getting the 2800, but that was a good move. Highly recommend that particular rotor on these big high torque antennas, high wind load antennas. So good for you. I dealt with the Ham-M for years, and finally I've been done with them for about 11 years now. Kind of glad I am. Catch you later, K8NY.
See you later.